Limited access is one of the most basic yet most powerful techniques to create scarcity. You position yourself as somebody who only has the time and the availability to work with a limited number of people, do a specific amount of work, or just relate to a specific amount of people. This creates urgency and scarcity and drives people to you.
In psychological terms, this is a very basic principle, but immensely effective. Just reducing your availability or the availability of your service or product or value proposition immediately increases its value. This happens because of the psychological effect of removing licenses, which we're going to analyze deeper in the constriction stage to close people. The person may have certain licenses. They give themselves permission to buy this later, or to wait, or to quit, or to not do you this favor. By creating scarcity, you remove those licenses. You can't buy later. You can't decide later. This creates scarcity and urgency. There are multiple ways to do this, of course, but usually it comes down to deadlines, number of seats, or money, saying that you only accept decisions made until 48 hours from now, for example, or that you can only accept 20 people at the same time, for example, or that you can only accept clients at a $5,000 price point, for example, limits whom you accept based on these criteria. Another technique that you can use to illustrate exclusivity is something that I call exclusive gratefulness. If used the wrong way, this can come across as arrogant or boastful or even fake, but the truth is, it works. It consists of simply being grateful for having exclusive opportunities. Have you ever seen one of those social media posts where the person is saying something like, "I'm so grateful to be working with some of the most exclusive clients," or "I'm so grateful to be able to work with some of the world's top Fortune 500 companies"? What this does is, it illustrates in the mind of the person qualified social proof. It tells them, oh, other exclusive and qualified people are paying or working with or associated with this person. So they are in fact exclusive and you have the authority. In terms of do's and don'ts for this technique, do leverage your specific value proposition. If you help a lot of people, do something specific with a lot of value, your time will be scarce. Don't be afraid to value it. And to create exclusivity based on that point in specific. There is no generic exclusivity. There is only exclusivity around the thing that you do exceptionally well. In terms of don'ts, don't lie. Don't be incongruent. What I mean by this is, if you're painting the picture of being exclusive, people will expect you to behave a certain way, to have a certain price, a certain attitude, a filled calendar. If you don't have those, and you're trying to fabricate exclusivity artificially, then you won't be congruent, and the person will see right through you. People are smart. So only create exclusivity if you do have some basis for it.
So as you see, limited access is a great tool to immediately create urgency and secrecy because you only have a limited number of opportunities. They have to chase you to be one of those opportunities. It also qualifies the person better, which we'll take a look at later.